그는 결정을 내려야 한다면 어떨까요? 그의 책임 아래 중요한 결과가 나온다면 어떨까요? 그는 그런 결정에 대해 전혀 훈련받은 적이 없어요. 안 돼요. 그건 잘 안 될 수밖에 없죠. 아직 11시 20분 좀 넘었죠? 시간이 안 가네요. 내게 상처 입힌 것은 없어. 어떤 것도 날 쓰러뜨리지 못해. 여기서라면 난 행복할 수 있어. 영원히 행복할 거야. 스탠리는 기다렸어요. 몇 시간이 지났고 곧 며칠이 흘렀습니다. 그리고 몇 년이 지났을까요? 그는 더 이상 알아낼 방법이 없어요. 언젠가 그들이 도착할 거라는 걸요. 충분히 오래 기다릴 수 있다면 해답이 나올 거라는 걸 안 돼요. 머지않아 곧 끝날 겁니다. 그는 다시 불려질 것이고 이제 뭘 해야 할지 명령받을 거야. 이제 조금 더 가까워집니다. 이제 조금 더 가까워졌습니다. 이제 곧 다가옵니다. 시스템을 계속 리부팅하나 봐요. 아까 전화를 받아볼 걸 그랬나?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a
맞아.
sign of
이렇게
something?
밝게
He
빛나는
hoped
사무실을 본
it
적이 없어.
was. He hoped very much that it
헬로.
was.
커피는 처음부터 원래 쏟아져 있었나 봐요. 왼쪽으로 하라
When
그랬지?
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
야실에 한 번 더 가보겠어. 날 미치게끔 하진 않겠지?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
날
He considered the
반복하지 마.
possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to
여러분 좀
Stanley.
이상합니다.
Maybe, he thought to himself,
아까는
maybe
차가
I am
나왔거든요.
crazy.
이제 차가 안 나와요.
All of my co-workers blinking
나오네.
mysteriously out of
반복되네.
existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a
알겠죠,
relief
이제?
Stanley felt to
이제 날
have
것
finally
같아요.
found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't.
이건 봤던 엔딩이에요. 뭐야? 뭐야?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
뭐야? 갈 곳이 없잖아 근데. 아니 문을 다 닫아놓고 어디로 가려는 거야? 엄마. 화이트보드 엔딩이래요. Welcome to the 화이트보드 엔딩. 콘솔 백. 엔딩이래요. 라고 하지만 난 믿지 않았지, 자식아.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered
오른쪽으로
the
갈
door.
거다,
This
임마.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in
아까
his
우리가 갔던
stomach.
빨간 문으로 한번
But
가보죠.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
안 가.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
난 안
ago.
잘려 임마.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
알아.
here.
너랑 틀어진 건
I'm
원래부터
not
알고
your
있었어.
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is... Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad
난
to happen to
어떻게든
you?
도망갈 거야, 이 자식.
I don't know how
이
to
게임의 엔딩을
convince
보고야
you of this,
말겠어.
but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
넌 절대 나를 도와주려고 하지 않아.
Let me prove that
그래,
I'm
이번엔
on
말을
your
들어주지.
side. Give me a chance. Now listen
알았어,
carefully.
따라하면
This is important.
알았어.
Stanley walked through the red door.
아니. 별로 못 당하네요. 아, 이거 매트릭스의 빨간 약, 파란 약.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
네가 날 행복하게 바랬다고?
The two of us always trying to get somewhere
아,
that
이
isn't
새끼
here. Running
속였어.
and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you
속였어
see
나.
that it's
씨,
killing us?
무한반복 또 만들었어.
I want
개자식.
to stop. We would both be so
개자식.
much happier if we just
개자식. 망할 자식.
And I think, well, I
날
think I have a
가둬놨어.
solution.
개자식.
Here, let me show you.
문 2개요. 뭐야?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
빛을 향해 가는 게 맞겠죠? 우주다.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel... No, wait. Where are you going?
하면 안 돼?
Right. Where were we?
아이씨, 니 말 다 안 들어. 망할 새끼.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
이 게임이 초기화돼 버릴 수도 있대요.
Please, no, Stanley, let me
플래시
stay
여기서
here.
머물러야 돼요.
Don't take this from me.
이곳에서 떠나는데 가지 마요. 여기 문이 있으니까. 열 수가 없어요.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
생각하고 있지 마. 이 게임을 끝내는 거!
Thank God, you lived.
개자식.
You had me worried there for a moment.
개자식.
Can we please get back to the other
개자식.
room? No.
게임을 못
No,
끝내게.
what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't
싫어.
go back to what I was before.
꺼져.
If you die,
꺼져.
we'll both go back.
꺼져.
Why are you doing this?
이 자식이네.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do
알았어.
that for me? Yes.
알았어.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
예쁘다.
I know you'll see that we can't
예쁜 거 알겠는데
be
난
happy
빠져버릴
if
거야.
we leave this place. You can see that,
못
can't
빠지나?
you?
나갈 수는 없어요. 나가지진 않아요. 끝이니 이게? 이게 네가 말한 레드문의 결과니?
No, perhaps not. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this
문
platform
바뀌었다.
over and over to be rid of it?
문 바뀐 거
You were
보이세요?
literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
아니구나 이거구나. 맞아. 넌 제대로 파악하고 있어. 야, 이 게임을 끝내네.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. Do you actually want to stay alive?
아니야,
Or
나
are
너랑
you just
친해질 수 없을 것
teasing me?
같아. 아니야, 네가 너무 큰 기대를 했어. 우리 놀리는 거란다.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I
우리
really
여기서
did.
행복하게 원했다고?
I wish I still
아니야.
thought that was possible.
너만 그렇게 생각해. 나는 그렇게 생각하지 않아. 아무것도 변하는 게 없잖아, 임마. 뭐라도 이벤트로 줘. 이게 뭐냐고. 게임에 목적이 없어, 이 게임은. 야, 내가 지금 벌써 몇 번이나 죽고 몇 번이나 했는데 결국 니 죽고 나 죽고 다 끝나는 게 이 게임의 끝이라면 진작에 게임 끝냈어야지 마. 안 그래 이 자식은.
Is it over? It's going to restart.
드디어 죽었어요.
I'm going back.
안 죽을 줄 알았네 솔직히. (11시 21분) 게임이 리셋됐죠? 간다.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
여기 내 사무실이야. 나 사장실로 가기
When
원하니?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
난 전화를 받으러
This
갈
was
거야.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
오케이, 감탄.
The lounge was grand, majestic, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
안 가. 안 가. 갈게.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
아. 여기 문 닫히겠지?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
여전히 베스트룸에는 아무것도 없을까요? 아무것도 없네요. 조금 궁금한 건요. 이 게임이 내가 계속해도 뭐가 바뀌는지
Here's
봐라.
the door, just go.
이제 아예 미리 열어놨어 이제. 그래서 똑같을 거라는 거지. 이제 스킵할 거 다 스킵해버리나 봐요. 너 이미 알고 있으니 스킵하겠다는 거죠.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
뭔가?
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
아까 이미 우리 여기 했잖아. 어? 엠마. 여기 우리 했잖아. 닫혀버렸네. 이런 젠장.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
게임이 이렇게 몇 시간 동안 할 게임이었나 싶기도
Now
한데.
the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so
약간
many
매트릭스 느낌도
individuals
나죠.
reduced to images on a screen, and
빨리 열어줘.
Stanley, one of them,
빨리.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under
뭐지,
someone's
이게?
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
몰라. 빨리 날 닫아.
No.
올라가자.
He refused
간다.
to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
간다.
Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
간다.
utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very
이거 너
place.
꺼버릴 거야.
And as the cold reality of his past
Mind
began to
control,
sink in,
idle,
Stanley decided that this
awaiting
machinery
input.
would never again exert its terrible power over...
죽어. 제발 끝내줘.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
이제 끝났니?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
이거 무한 루프 아니야 이 게임 혹시?
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand,
어떠한 선택을
but to let
하든
go. No
결론이
longer
없이
would
결국
anyone tell
죽이고
him where
새로
to
시작하고
go,
죽이고 새로
what to
시작하고
do,
이게 이 게임의
or
목적
how to
아닙니까?
feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
이러다 죽었잖아.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only
이게
thing
시키는 대로
worth
했을
knowing.
때의 엔딩이거든요.
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
뭐지? 아이고.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his
맞아.
life.
한다면 절대 안 나올 거야.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's,
어차피 여기서 문 하나 열어줬죠. 열면 닫아버려요.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
닫아버리죠?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
이 해설자도 황당해요. 이제 아까 이건 했던 건데 또 하게 됐네요.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down,
이제
left,
멘붕 빠져요.
right.
왜 이렇게 하냐고.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
안녕 트럭. 여기서
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
마음대로. 지 마음대로야.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
오케이. 이야기를 찾으러 가볼게. 우리는 그리고서 내내 헤매겠지. 그래도 괜찮아. 어쨌든 게임의 엔딩이라도 제발 부탁인데 드디어 네가 다 했어. 더 이상 넌 헤매지 않아도 돼. 더 이상 반복된 이야기를 계속 보지 않아도 돼라고 말해줄 때까지 끝까지 하고 싶다. 이 망할 자식. 이 게임 제작자 잡아가지고 멱살을 잡고 싶군. 응? 백원문? 아니네.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
이번 문제 라인이 생기겠지?
Do we need to
라인대로 가라
restart the game
그러겠지 또?
again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
물론 왜 갈 수 없는 거야? 저기 문도 다 열려 있구만. 456가, 457. 이거 다 열려 있구만. 로 가고 싶은데.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
방이 없다.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's
해봤던
possible
거지.
the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
오케이, 돌아가면 길을 잃어버리죠. 갈 곳이 없거든요.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
발자국을 더듬어보자. 좋아요. 이거 바뀌었죠?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
문도 없어졌죠?
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so
이대로
good
끝내버리고
job.
싶다.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
이 문을 열어줘. 아이고,
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stranley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
라인에 꼭 맡겨야 되니? 라인과 어떻게든 따로 가볼게요.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
목소리 진짜
Or
그만
to
듣고
put it
싶다.
another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
와, 이거
Okay,
매트릭스 보는 느낌.
now if my experience of your existence rests
열렸던
inside
그분들이에요.
of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective
그리고 이
construct?
차를 따라갈
Whoa,
수밖에
whoa, whoa,
없게끔
whoa.
만들었어요.
Hang on, that got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
못 내려가, 씨. 못 가. 못 가. 올라가. 못 가. 못 가. 못 가. 아무데도 안 되네. 살짝 지치기 시작했어요. 이 게임이 살짝 화가 나기 시작했어요. 이 게임의 그 타짜의 그 다세가 떠오릅니다. 문은 뒤에서 닫힌다.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
안 봐. 아까도 속였잖아,
Wait,
임마.
what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stranley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
뭐가 잘못했어. 아, 지그재그는 뭐니?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
안 봐.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
의미 없어.
You won't want to miss anything.
뭐야 이게? 똑같은 일 한 번 더 하고 있잖아.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
오케이.
Now,
올라갈게요.
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be
오,
anything.
이랬다.
What do you want our story to be? Go
Ooh.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
또 미로 만들어놨다.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
안녕.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere,
여기서 또 혼자
which means
들어가죠?
that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse
주무세요.
door that leads
저도 지금
here.
졸려요. 근데 이
And that
게임
in
엔딩을
turn
보려고요.
means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the
해설이
right,
너무 길어요.
let us ask,
짜증나기
taking the
시작했어요.
right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight
몇 번이나.
times? That's really how all this goes?
보시면요.
It's all determined?
내비게이터가
So now,
잃어버려요.
according to the
전에
schedule, I
있었던 일에 대해서
restart
그리고
again.
리스타트.
Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to
내비게이터가
forget?
리스타트되고 게임
My
되고요.
mind goes
두
blank
번째는요.
simply
내비게이터가
because it's written
리스타트되고
here
게임
on
되고요.
this
세
thing.
번째도 내비게이터 리스타트
Wall.
게임. 네 번째도
Well,
리스타트.
who consulted me?
리턴
Why
투
don't
더
I get to
모니터
decide?
룸.
Why don't I get a
그리고
say in all of this?
리스타트 하고
Is it
여기도
really?
내비게이터
No,
리스타트.
it can't be. I don't
내비게이터와
want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
포겟.
I don't want to be
내비게이터
trapped
잊어버리고
like this.
리스타트.
I won't
여기서는
restart the game. I
첫
won't
게임
do
리스타트
it.
온.
I won't do it. I won't
리스타트 온
do
is
it.
on. 그리고 이겼다.
And the timer
뭐야?
stopped.
이거 뭐야? You've
that
been
mean-
playing.
Did we do it? Did we break the
픽스
cycle?
리스타트가
Whatever it is that made this schedule.
unable
we
to
even know?
do
Will
anything.
someone come for us?
그다음에 퍼스트
Will something
라인
happen?
여기. 내비게이터 또
So,
6
Okay.
내비게이터 리스타트 게임 8 내비게이터 이즈
I guess now we just
gone
wait.
사라지고
You know, I
after a
suppose
long
in some way
time
that this
그리고
is a kind
Stanley
of
died.
story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're
이
always
게임은
saying
이제
that life
끝이에요.
is about the
우리가
journey
봤던 걸 다
and
본
not
거예요.
the destination. So I hope that's where we
게임 다
are
봤어요.
right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime.
끝났어요. 이 게임은 이게 이 게임의 마지막 끝이에요.
All of
더
his
할 게 없는
co-workers
거예요.
were gone. What could it mean?
아이고
Stanley decided to
고생하셨습니다.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
이 게임은요 이게 끝이에요. 더 할 게 없는 거예요. 그러니까 엔딩을 몇 개 정해놓고 어떤 식으로든 리스타트하게
When
해놨어요.
Stanley came to a set of two open, this was
더 이상
not the
화장실에
correct
가도 할
way
게
to the
없고요.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
아까 그
first,
길을 몰래
just to
간다고 한
admire
드림이
it.
없어요. 저는 지금 이제 가는 게
It was okay.
아까 제가 전화를 안 받고 전화기 선을 뽑아버렸잖아요.
But eager to get
전화를
back to
한번
business,
받아보려고 그래요.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
여긴 더 이상 안 가요.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
지시도
it's
안 따라요.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
여기서도 할 일 다 했어요.
Look,
여기
Stanley,
떨어지면
I think
죽어요.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
그녀를
To put
부탁해
your
들으면서
work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
깜짝이야.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
전화를 받을게요. (427)
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.